businesses and workplaces will be closed on Sunday in Tel Aviv to show support for the hostage families. Well, with me is Shehata from BBC Arabic. And Saeed, so we have two stories, what's happening in Gaza today and what's happening in Israel as well. Let's start with Gaza. Reports of intensified Israeli attacks on the Zaytun neighborhood in Gaza City especially.
Unfortunately, the Israeli forces bombed even early morning today the courtyard of Al-Mamadani hospital in Gaza City in the north. And it resulted in killing at least 7 people, according to medical sources in Gaza. In addition to that, there is preparation for the seizing the Gaza City and this offensive of the Israeli announced by Mr. Netanyahu, the Israeli Prime Minister, in the next few weeks. And in the preparation for this operation, they are starting today UN and international organization to provide people who are going to move about 1 million people of Gaza City to get tents and other shelter equipments to help them to move. But where are they going to move? There is not specified area yet, but they are going to this house. And mainly it will be Rafah. Even Rafah is destroyed, but it will be in this area. They will build their tents and they will stay there because in al-Mawasi area, where it's like a safe zone for a long time, Israel will go there because I think one of the strongholds of Hamas in Al-Mawasi, in addition to the other one in Gaza City. So it is ongoing operation, and there is fear of the consequence on a humanitarian situation inside Gaza.
Let's touch on what's happening in Tel Aviv. We saw those live pictures of those protests. What's a strike like this likely to do in terms of changing the government's policies on what's happening in Gaza?
If we go back, there was a similar strike, even maybe bigger, because in September last year, whereas the largest labor federation, Histadrut, joined the strike, but the court in Tel Aviv ordered the people to go back after 8 hours. So the strike didn't make any difference, and Mr. Netanyahu carried on his offensive in Gaza. This strike also, it is kind of like attempt by the families of hostages and supporters to put pressure on Mr. Netanyahu, in addition to the international pressure to end the hostilities and started, negotiation and deal to return the hostages in the war and stop the what's happening there, because now there is the number of people died out of hunger is 251, including 180 children. In addition to that, more than 1,700 people were killed seeking aid, according to the UN. So the number telling about the misery of people, also the misery of the family of hostages, because their loved one could be at risk if the Israeli forces will go to seize Gaza City and carry on attack. So the calls from inside Gaza, the calls from the international community, the calls from the Israeli community, everyone is to end the war and to go for negotiation and reach a deal. But only Mr. Netanyahu, and because he's supported by the American President Donald Trump, he is going on to achieve his goals when he stated at the beginning of the war to defeat Hamas, return the hostages by force, making Gaza not a threat anymore to Israel. This is his main goals, and it seems the only way, in his opinion, is using force. So unfortunately, this will have many bad, and negative consequences on the people inside Gaza.
Saeed, thank you. That's my colleague Shehata from BBC Arabic there.